Hello. Hello, it's Heather with Running with Scissors, and today I am going to paint some patriotic things live. I got a couple things to show you. If you are joining us on the live, thanks so much. We're glad that you're here. I look like a train wreck today because I was just running around like a mad woman trying to get things done today. Taking advantage of my day and starting it early. I have so much to get done. So if you're joining us on a replay, you can hashtag replay in the comments so that we know that you watched, and we appreciate you watching. So today, let's see, I have a lot to show you. Nothing is finished. It's all in a crazy order. Let me get you on my screen over here so I can see what's going on. Oh, I'm using an old computer today, and so it doesn't load like the rest of my computers that I use. I don't know, maybe I don't have a Facebook update. I don't know, I'm Facebook stupid, so. But anyway, while that loads, so I talked to you last week. Has it been last week already? Probably, right? About this cute little this cute little 4th of July banner that we have. So we had the 4th of July bundle, which included a banner, and it was really cute as well. I don't know why I like these banners. I don't even decorate with them, but they're super cute. So I have this one to show you too. So this is made up of 3 different pieces, and I think there's like 9 in it. I don't know, I don't have it finished quite yet, painted. There's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah, 9 pieces. Okay, so it has this little bunting. Sorry, left, right. And so that will be that red, white, and blue. And then it has the truck with the flag in the back of it. So there's 2 trucks, 4 buntings, and then it has the pennant banner. And that one gets a star in the middle of it. So cute, right? And there's 3 of these. I was hoping that I was gonna paint these today, but Melissa surprised me with this. I really wanna get, hold on, I'm sorry. I really wanna put you up on the screen so I can say hi to you, because I can't see anything on this camera. All I can see is myself. So, sorry. Give me just 1 second. And I don't have a mouse for this computer, so I'm using the keypad, which is a pain in the ass. And it doesn't show me. I don't know what's going on. All right, so I already started taking this piece apart, so it's really gonna be hard for you guys to see, but this is what I'm gonna paint today. So it is a puzzle mosaic flag. So this is the piece that will be red. And then we've got the flag portion, the blue part. And then all of the white stuff is down here on the backer board. So let's paint that. Oh, you know what? I got a couple more things. I already started the backing for it. It's gonna be shades of blue. I just squirted some blue and white paint on there and painted it. This guy, isn't it cute? But all of this is wood. The only thing we're gonna paint or with the stencil is this part here. But I cut out the stencil so I knew where to place all the wood pieces. And it's so cute, and I hope that I have time to do it today, but it might be a tomorrow project. So we'll have that. And then I wanted to show you, if you joined me on the live a couple of days ago, I painted this, and I put the ribbon and the wire hanger on it. And then I also got Melissa cut out the words and the stars, and so those are 3D. All right, and then remember I talked about how you can use a paint marker and add accents, and that's just what I did there. And let me see if I can get that up there so you can see it a little bit better. And then I got one more. The flag, which I love, love, love the flag. So it got a set of ribbons also. And then look at that lettering. Isn't that awesome? And then the stars. The stars are 3D as well. Let me see, maybe this way. Let me see that. So cool. I just love this. And then look at all the paint. See all those stripes are just done with a paint marker, and it's just to give it some highlights. That's all. And you don't have to worry about you being your paint being perfect when you paint the freehand the stripes, because you go back in with the marker and you just outline them a little bit, and it looks cool. All right, I'm gonna give this one more try. I know people are watching. I want to say hi to you, but I just can't see anything on the camera. And I hate it when I watch other people's lives and they can't respond. So I want to be able to respond to you. Oh, this old computer. This is my CNC computer. I just brought it in from the garage so I can watch it. Maybe. All right, I'm giving up. Let's see. All right, I can see Dawn. I can see Sharon. Hi, Dawn. Hi, Sharon. I don't know if I'll be able to see your comments, though. All right, so I'm gonna start painting, but I'm gonna be messing with this at the same time, trying to get that. I really can't wait for this to start putting this together. We had a virtual workshop last night where we did the sunflower and the watermelon, and that was super fun. I think everyone had a really good time painting that. Didn't get a notification that we were live. I don't know why. I don't know, I'm sorry. You know you have your notifications turned on? I can't even see that I'm live actually on Facebook right now. I mean, it shows me like a little red bubble that I'm on, but like when I click on it, it does nothing. So I'm not sure why. Usually it's like right there for me to see. And then like the video is loaded and I can just click on it as it's playing live, but that's not even there. So I don't know. If you had questions about our website too, yes, I mentioned in a live last week or earlier this week. I don't even know what today is. Whenever I was live last, maybe it was Friday, that the website was getting a little bit of a facelift, and yes, it did. It got we cleaned. Liz, yours worked. That's good. I'm glad. We cleaned up the Facebook main page, the home page, and we got rid of all of the pictures of products, so there's no product on the home page. Now it is just a nice clean website homepage, just talks briefly about us. There are some pictures on the very bottom that is like a gallery scroll, and then to shop you go up to the nav bar up along the top, and we've got everything by collection now. So if it's patriotic you're looking for, all you have to do is scroll down to patriotic. If it's interchangeable, then there's a category for interchangeable. If you're looking for a workshop, that's on the nav bar under workshops. And so then you would just click on the workshops and scroll to whoever's workshop you want to attend. Running with Scissors workshops will be listed in there, Amazing Graces workshops, and then all of our private workshops as well. So the way a workshop goes is, if you, like, say you got invited to a workshop by your neighbor who's named Joe, you would go to the workshop tab and then you would click on Joe's workshop, and then you would enter Joe's workshop collection. It's basically a collection, and anything that can be made at Joe's workshop will be listed in there. Make sense? It's a little easier for us that way, because then when orders come through, we know that they're coming through for Joe's workshop. a lot of people, the way that we used to have it before is that you would have to click on any project that you wanted and then select Joe's Workshop when you check out. And people didn't understand that. We were getting people placing orders for workshops and then never showing up. And it's because they meant to go to a different workshop, but they just didn't understand. So we were just trying to make that easier. Plus the homepage had a lot of product on it, and I felt like it was really cluttery and overwhelming. And so I'm not a website builder at all. I don't get it. My husband actually built the site for us, but he taught us how to like maintain it basically. But the other night he didn't have time for me because he's still working, and I wanted it done, and so I figured out how to do it. So it's all cleaned up now, and I like it a lot better. There's probably still some stuff we have to fix, but for the most part, we got it where we wanted it. I really wish I could find you guys. So what's everyone doing? I know it's been warm. I see a lot of people are planting gardens. Not me, I'm not a planter. I can barely keep a freaking flower alive, so that is not my thing. I will forget to water everything and it will die. So my son usually waters my plants, and I only have like one plant because I get it for Mother's Day every year, and he takes care of it for me. All right, let me see. We'll try this. Oh, I got it. I got it to come up. Yay! I had to click on, like, one of you commented, Liz, I think. I clicked on your comment. It showed me that Liz commented, and I was able to get into the video through Liz's comment. I don't know why that's really strange. There we go. Perfect. Oh, and then it just shut it down. What in the Sam hell? Let me try that again. Liz, you stay in the pool deck. Dawn, you're staying cool inside. I guess that's a good idea. So I'm in the lower level again, and it is like 20 degrees cooler down here than it is upstairs. So, you know, it's cold. You have to wrap up in a blanket down here. I don't know what's going on with it. Maybe it's the computer. This computer is, all I use it for is the CNC, so. But if I keep messing around with it, I'm never gonna get this project finished. And so what do? I start messing around with it again. All right, let's see. I think today is going to be a Mooney's ice cream kind of day. They didn't have my favorite flavor in the last time we were there, and I texted her last night and she has it in, came in last night, so I think I'm gonna go tonight, take the kiddos and get some Mooney's. Oh, I hear a mosquito truck. I have already gone grocery shopping today, and we had a couple more people sign up for the soap class, so I built a couple more soap molds. I went and I made a huge batch of soap with color. My color finally came in. It took 3 weeks for my shipment to get here. It was ridiculous. I was very angry about that. Let's see. 2 weeks left of school. Yes, I'm so excited. So excited that we were almost done. I mean, and we should all be proud of ourselves because we made it. I made my kids do all their work from last week, even though they said that they were going to extend the due date because of everybody having so many flooding problems and, you know, all the crazy that was going on. But I just made my kids get their work done anyway, and I'm so glad that I did because they made the workload really light this week after they canceled the work, and then they rescinded the cancellation and they issued the work, but the workload was light. So my kids just had a really light work week to do because they had gotten all their work done from last week, which I was really glad for. Hi, Sue. Your mom loved the gift, Liz. That was the family thing? Or it's like maybe grandkids, I think. I don't remember exactly what it said, but I know what you're talking about. That's good. I'm glad that she really liked it. That was a good gift. I think that's thoughtful. You know, something personalized is always really thoughtful. Always well received. I don't have a ton of workspace right here, so I'm holding this while I'm painting it, but this is just the star thing that I'm painting. My vacation is going to be here. Yes. Oh my gosh. So you will all know, if you've heard me talk about it 5 million times, we are going to North Carolina and South Carolina on vacation. And we always make a ton out of a vacation. So like we on the go constantly. We are also going back to Gettysburg, which we were just in Gettysburg last year on vacation, but my husband loves Gettysburg, and I guess we both do. It just it's quiet. Even though there's like a ton of people there, it's a very, very quiet because it's a place of reverence, and I love how peaceful it is. So I don't know. I really enjoy going there. I'll never get tired of driving through the battlefield and just seeing new things every time I go because there's so much to take in. So anyway, we booked all of the hotels this morning. We're getting started really late on this. Usually we're all planned out. My sister, she's so opposite of me. You know, she doesn't plan anything. They just go. But we plan everything. And this one we didn't plan down like super crazy. We knew what we wanted to do. And so, you know, we were going to do it. But then I was thinking, you guys know I'm going to see my friend Maggie. And she works. So I had to make sure that I was able to see her around her work schedule and not interrupt that. And, you know, so I had to plan when I was going to be there so I could tell her. And so we got that all situated. All right. Yeah, it is amazing. So we're just giving 2 days to Gettysburg. Not a lot of time, but it's enough. You know, we've been there a lot, but we're staying right downtown this time in a old, I don't know what it was. It was some kind of house or city building, and it turned into a hotel. So that's nice. When you don't have the kids, you don't have to worry about, you know, the accommodations so much. So I'm looking forward to that. And then we're staying right in downtown Charleston, and we're staying in Wilmington. So we're going to spend 3 days in downtown Charleston. which I haven't been back in years, and I'm really, really looking forward to it. I hope I gave us enough time to do everything I want to do, which I don't want to do a ton of the touristy things or anything like that, but there's just a whole lot of old stomping grounds, I guess I would call it, that I want to go see. So this, to get off this topic of my vacation for a second and back on what I'm doing, this flag does not have a grid around it, really, like the other projects that we do. It doesn't have a border in a grid. It just has this main piece, which is all connected together. So when we put this together, it's just going to be a little bit trickier than the other pieces. No, Liz, we didn't have any problems booking because of COVID stuff at all. It wasn't, not even a concern. To my understanding, their schools were canceled like ours were, but their restaurants are opened up, and there's just nobody nobody responded like probably Michigan and Ohio did, because the Midwest was so severe with it. But those states, I guess, not as bad. I don't know. I guess we'll find out more when we get there. But from what I understand, it's business as usual there. So when we put wood in our laser, we usually mask it. So when the laser cuts it, it doesn't give it a burned appearance at all. The mask, it's just like masking tape. It's just big sheets of, big rolls of it. It burns the mask instead of the wood. So when you paint, it's easier. But because we were running very low and we're still waiting for all of our supplies to come in, Melissa wasn't masking anything that we were doing for ourselves or for demos. So you will notice on this project that the wood, even through the paint, has a little bit of a burn look to it. And the paint, no matter how many coats, just doesn't cover it all up. So when you get your mosaic puzzle projects, they come with a sheet of mask on it. We peel off the initial sheet that gets all cut into little pieces from the laser, and then we put a clean sheet on it after that. Now that mask will help keep all of your pieces in place, and as our workshop girls last night learned, it comes in handy when you paint because it keeps all of your pieces stuck down. So like you'll see right now, if you watch lives, you've heard me tell you how to do this. But like right now you can hear my stars and you can see my stars bouncing, and that's because the paint, sticky, so it lifts them up. But if this were sitting on a piece of mask, those stars would stay down and be easier to paint. But today is just, I don't know, I'm willy-nilly in it today. All right, Liz, get some toilet paper. Yeah, we'll see how their supply is. When I was at the grocery, I don't need toilet paper. When I was at the grocery store this morning, they had a little bit more in stock than they've had the last couple times I was there. But man, the last couple of times I was there was like nothing, and I just don't understand it. Don't understand people. What are we doing with toilet paper? All right. My hands are chock full of paint. One more look at my one. Oh, hey, Carol, I didn't even see you on here. It's really, I hate not having a screen to watch you guys. The more you look at your watermelon, the more you love it. Yes, it turned out great. It was so fun. It was fun. Melissa and I have done so many of them, though. Like, we're just like, okay, what's the next project we're going to do? Because, you know, we painted the watermelons and the sunflowers, and Melissa doesn't really care for the mosaic. I don't know. It's not her thing. She really likes the wood cut, laser cut pieces and stenciling. Not so much of the puzzle though. So. What is today? Is today Wednesday? Is today Wednesday? That's why Liz is here. Liz, you don't work on Wednesday, right? So that's why we're seeing you today. We have to reschedule our live. We know that. However, we talked about this a little bit last night. We don't know when we're going to reschedule it because we planned June for our vacations. So we actually were going to have a couple of workshops in June, but we just couldn't make them work with each of us wanting to take vacation. So the only workshop we're going to have in June is June 28th, and that's going to be the fundraiser for Amazing Grace, and that's also going to be the succulent workshop. So that's not saying we may not have another succulent workshop, but I can't promise anything. So if you want to do the succulents, I would highly suggest doing them for the Amazing Grace fundraiser. So that will, one, guarantee that you get a succulent or a succulent workshop in. We have 5 different projects that we're going to do, maybe 6. I have another one down here I'm working on. So if I get that all situated and it works out okay, then we're going to offer that as well. So it might be 6 different succulent projects to choose from for Amazing Grace. So 1, you get your succulent in, and 2, you help out Amazing Grace. So you guys know that we love Amazing Grace. They've been very good to us. I feel like it's been a great mutual partnership that we have going, but the fur babies need your support, and this is one way that you can give to them and also get something great for yourself. So it's fun, and we're going to do the workshop outside. It's going to be June 28th at 2 o'clock. It's a Sunday. We always do Sundays at 2. And we're going to do it outside. We'll have some awnings up, so if it's warm, you'll be able to get away from the sun. And because it's outside, we're going to be plenty social distanced and not have to really worry about the number containment. Hopefully it will be lifted by then, but we'll be hosting 2 different workshops at the same time at 2 different areas. You have Melissa and you have myself. Each teaching one class. So there'll be plenty of room and plenty of projects to choose from. So I hope that you come out for that. Off today, Liz. Yeah, I remembered. Wednesdays. And kitten season has started. So maybe you can adopt a cat while you are at the succulent workshop. But if adoption isn't in your end goal there, then at least book, at least register for the workshop, because then at least you help the kittens, help them support the kittens. All right, I am going to move this aside, and I'm going to bring this guy down, and we're going to paint him. I refilled all of my paint last night when I went in for the virtual workshop. I still have to clean my bottles. Yep, haven't done that yet. Gotta get on it. See, I can't pour this one out. Jack's opened by you. Yes, Jack's went back to normal hours. So they are open. And I went this morning when I went grocery shopping and for coffee, the State Street Bridge opened this morning. It must have just opened before I got there because dust was still flying. It's very, very dirty. It is only opened to 3 lanes, but it is open. Now, I did not hear is the rescue open? Okay, sorry about that. I saw Carol's comment and I didn't know what she was talking about, but I got it. I did not hear for real, like without it being gossip, whether or not there was a breach to the bridge. So, I don't know. Somebody said I wouldn't drive on it. I don't know. So, if you know anything about that, maybe you can comment. Do we know when the rescue is going to open back up full time, Carol? Is that, it must be an order under the governor then? Is that like May 29th that it would open? I think that's when it's lifted, right? Oh, you don't know yet. Huh. I've got all the comments on my screen now, on the video camera screen, so I can't see what I'm painting, and because this computer screen is not working, because I don't know why. I hope that you can see what I'm doing. And it's clogged. Oh, good. This one looks cool. Yeah, Liz, this will be up on the website soon. As soon as I can take a picture and list it. I've got a bunch of listings I gotta get up. I've got to get Amazing Grace's fundraiser workshop set up, and I just uploaded all the media for that this morning, and then I will get this one up there. And I will get, if I get to the gnome today, I'm going to get that up there as well. And then the little 4th of July banner. So, try to get those all posted. I can't wait till we can start doing workshops again. It'll be July now, though, because Melissa and I, like I said, we each wanted to take some time off for our vacation, so. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. I wonder why... I wonder why the numbers are doing what they're doing, Carol. That's strange. I think Friday... I wasn't going to do this. I was going to do it. I've been battling with this. I think Friday my kids, and I'm going to get my husband to go as well, I think we are going to take a little drive and do a living field trip for them. I battled with this. I wasn't sure if I wanted to. I don't want to be a disaster tourist, but I really want my kids to see what a flood can do, what rain can do, and I want them to know the reality of it. As most of you know, that when the rain started coming, we got scared. We're right on the 100-year rate, followed by the 500-year, And I won't go into what all of that means. Most of you probably know, but it's the small percentage. However, it's 4 feet into our yard, and it's very real. Our house is 4 feet into the ground, and this is all living space. And we had a moment of panic. We picked everything up off the floor, and our kids lived upstairs for 2 days with their most prized possessions in tote bags with them in case something happened. And I don't know that they completely understood why we were worried, and I want them to see like the reality of it, like what can happen. And so again, I don't want to be that disaster tourist. However, I do want my children to see it firsthand so they understand the devastation that can happen, and you know that it's a very real concern, and you know, the possibility of it happening. So I mean, obviously not right here, but that, you know, it's instead of just seeing it on TV. So we are going to take a ride up to Sanford and see our beloved lake that we go to several times every summer, or what's left of it, and just have a quick look around. I know my husband has to drive up there on Friday anyway, or Thursday anyway, because he's taking up a truckload of donations and supplies. So we're gonna do that. Carol, let's see, maybe because a lot of people are at home. Yeah, I wonder if it's not that. Like, yeah, maybe the loneliness. I know we're starting to feel it a little bit around here individually, like okay, we're done being here. Even though, you know, we might not love our jobs, we're ready to go back because being home is just, and we're done, you know. I think there's a little bit of depression sitting in for everyone, and that could be it. Now, this flag has a border, but I was gonna stain it. I don't have any stain here though. So I am going to just paint it black. It was not my intention, but that's what's gonna happen. So my washer broke on Saturday or Sunday, and then my oven broke on like the next day. The same exact scenario played itself out about 6 months ago, and I'm not even kidding. The washer broke, and the next day, or maybe even the same day at that time, the oven broke. Unbelievable. So Ernie Krieger's coming on Friday to take care of that. So I have to be here because, like I said, my husband has to go to Sanford to deliver supplies. I will be here on Friday waiting for Ernie Krieger. So I'm going to be live on Friday as well, finishing up 4th of July stuff, that banner and then that gnome sign. And I'm going to get started on a little bit of it so it's like ready. And so I can just finish up a few pieces on the live, which I had actually intended to do with this, but it didn't work out that way. We're just waiting for the red to dry, and then we're going to be able to put this together. kind of bummed that Ernie Krieger couldn't get to us a little earlier, but I completely understand. They said that they are overwhelmed because they are helping so many people who had flood damage, and so yeah, I can wait for mine so you can do that. We just have a mountain of laundry, and I might have pajama bottoms on right now. Blow on it, Liz. I should be right on time today. I usually go an hour. I think this project is going to be pretty much exactly an hour. Melissa and I are fast. Especially if we're not like talking up a storm. We can paint this stuff pretty quickly. And I don't think it's because we rush or anything. I think it's just because we do it so much. And we're pretty used to it. Hi, Ellen. You had to take the Jeep in for fixing? Yep. I think you just missed me saying that my washer and my oven are broken. So, yeah. We are making an American flag mosaic puzzle. And we're almost done. So as soon as everything's dry, we're going to start gluing it all down. So I think I will show again because Ellen just got here and we're waiting for paint to dry anyway. I think you watched maybe paint when we painted this on the live, so there it is done. You got a 3D words and the stars are 3D. I love this flag too. It's nice and big. It's like it's 20 inches. All of our door hangers are 20 inches at their longest point. But because the flag is almost square, it's nice and big. And then there's this one, the popsicle, and its letters and stars are also 3D. All right. Okay. So the fun part about this piece is going to be making all this stuff fit back in, because I did not have it masked on the back like we usually do. I know I talked to you about that briefly, but so I have to take all of these off and set them on another substrate for a second. And our girls found out last night that if you don't keep your pieces in order, sometimes it's a little tricky figuring out where they go. Hence the puzzling part. Now I painted right on my backboard. I didn't really care this time around, so that's why I did that. Okay, here's the backboard. Let me try and make some room on my teeny tiny little desk without spilling everything all over. All right. All right, when we glue our pieces, we use super glue. You can use pretty much any kind of super glue is fine, I guess. But the trick to it is making sure that it's a quick set. You don't want the dries in 30 minutes kind. You need the instant gratification kind. So you are gonna flip your grid piece over and you are going to just run, I'm gonna cut a little bit more off of this tip so it goes a little faster. And you're gonna run the glue over all the pieces. Try to get it in the middle because it will squish out a bit and you don't want glue squishing out all over everything. Now, on the puzzles, you know, it's not so bad if it squishes out because all the areas are covered by wood and so you won't even see it squished out. But if you are just gluing pieces on just like any project, like when we do the gnome piece next, if I got the glue all over it, I would see it because it's not completely covered. All right. So then when you put it down, you've got to line it up. Now this one has 2 spots that I can line up on the edges. Line it with the bottom and all the way over to the right. And then you just want to hold it down till it gets stuck. Usually with the glue, that's why you want the fast setting glue, so it will stick immediately. But now sometimes this wood gets, it warps pretty easy. Like sometimes it's warped before we even get it. And so we have to try to be pretty selective about it. Now I know like this particular piece had a bit of a warp in it. So I had to make sure I pressed it down pretty good. Oh, it's so cold down here. I'm freezing. I have a blanket like around my feet. I'm okay, thanks. I'm just cold. Okay, and I'm gonna just touch up where I got my white fingers at because I didn't have them cleaned for enough. You had to FaceTime with your granddaughter, Dawn. That's good. She's a little cutie. Big eyes. All right. Okay, let's start putting these pieces in. So I'm gonna flip this up and show you. It's upside down, but okay, so there's the main piece. Now I'm gonna start putting all of the white stripes in. When I glue this, I'm just gonna put the glue right on the board in the middle of where the stripe is gonna go. And I'm only gonna do a couple at a time because I want to make sure that I know exactly where I'm putting the right pieces. And see, I flipped that one over. It needs to be painted on the other side. That happened to me last night as well. I think it happened to somebody else last night as well. Didn't pay enough attention. So I will have to fix that one. Now you can, with these big puzzles, you can use wood glue as well. I like wood glue. The thing I don't like about wood glue is how long it takes to set up. I really am all about the instant gratification. I want things to happen fast. So I don't want to be sitting and waiting for my pieces to stick. So I like the super glue. And I prefer the super glue gel. That's 4. What's 4, Liz? Did I miss something? I don't know. It's hard for me to keep track. Sorry, Liz. You said a couple. Oh, well, couple is, I don't know, 4 is still a couple. Don't pick on me. Let's put the big guy in here. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Can you see okay? All right, I'm gonna start dropping pieces in as quick as I can. Oh yeah, this is awesome, you guys. All right, let's see. You miss my smartass. I do miss your smartass. When this is over, I don't even care. I mean, we can do it anytime. We're over it. But we need to have some dinner and, I don't know, play some games or something. Play some drawing without dignity. And what was I going to say? Oh, have some brownies. We were talking about you the other night with the brownies. I don't know. I can't remember why it came up or who we were talking to, but it was hilarious. Oh, why does this one not want to fit in there? Okay, it's truly a puzzle. I don't know. This guy is giving me fits. Oh, we were eating brownies at Granny's. That's right. Yup. Granny made the best brownies the other night. They were so yummy. And we were talking about brownies. Every time we talk about brownies, I think we think about you, Liz. Such a hard time with these stars. What is drawing without dignity? Oh God, it's gonna be the next game you play when you have a bunch of people over. It's exactly what it sounds like. It's dirty Pictionary. So it's a riot. It's just a deck of cards, like Pictionary cards, and we use a whiteboard, a dry erase board, and we set it up on an easel type thing, and we divide into teams. Sometimes it's girls versus guys, but the girls are always way better than the guys. Or I don't know, sometimes it's not even, so it's just whoever's there and we just play. But so you draw, there's different categories, and on each card is one word or a phrase from each category. And then when you draw a die, and it tells you what category you got to draw from. So the hint is, or the word is on the card, and you have to draw something to make your teammates figure out what the word is. And it is hilarious because some of the stuff is just downright awful. And trying to make people figure out by what the word is by your awful drawing skills is just, I mean, it's awesome. It's just awesome. It's so much fun. We have a riot playing it. Another one that we really like, we used to host dinner parties all the time, but I don't know what happened. We kind of stopped. We had this, just a standard, the same group of friends over all the time, and life got super busy, I think, and our one friend got sick, and so when he got sick, we just we kind of fell off doing them, and but anyway, I don't know, we need to get back to it because it was so much fun getting all of our friends together. We would just come here, their kids were always welcome. The kids just went outside or came down to this lower level and played, and then the adults, we would make dinner, just usually fajitas or something on the grill or whatever, and drink and play catchphrase or drawing without dignity, and it's just a riot. And catchphrase, tons of fun. And that's another one. It's just like you have to describe what word pops up on the screen, and your opponents have to, your teammates have to guess what it is. And then if they can't guess it when your time is up, the opposite team can guess it for like bonus points. Lots of fun. So the trick to that is to pass if you've given away too many clues and you know the opposing team knows what it is, because you don't want them to get the point for it. So you pass before your time's up. And it's like a countdown. There's a buzzer on it. So you only have a limited amount of time to pass the catchphrase game piece off. And I tell you what, man, it gets competitive, because once your teammates guessed it and you know you're running out of time, because you get penalties, or the other team gets points if it goes off in your hand. So you want to get rid of it as soon as possible. We have a friend who will throw that game piece at you just to get it out of his hands. It gets crazy fun. Love it. Okay, so I just have this last piece, and I'm so mad because I painted it upside down, so now I gotta repaint it. But let me get a coat of paint on it real quick, and then I will show you. Do I have time? Look I finished in just at the right amount of time. All right. There's the first coat on it. I'm going to clean my hands up just a little bit. I still got to put the border on. So it's not exactly done. I'm going to stay on until it's done, even though I'm going to go slightly over an hour. Look at that. Is that not awesome? I need the gallon size glue for sure. You know, you can buy the super glue at the dollar store too. So not the kind that I like, of course, but you can buy it. I love this, you guys. And the border's not on it yet, so we still got to put the border on. So, and you know, the piece that I messed up, we got to get it finished. Yes, Liz, lots of good times. We're gonna start repeating those. Dave said that we're gonna have a big party this summer in the backyard. So look for open invitation sometime in July or early August, and social distancing be damned. Okay. All right, I'm gonna keep getting white on my hands, and I want to put the frame on, but I don't want to get white all over it, so I'm gonna just keep cleaning my fingers off here. Try to get some of this paint put away. Angela, you're funny. All right. So we cut these not all together. We cut them separate and they're mitered, and there's two reasons for that. One is it saves space, and two, so they're actual separate pieces. I can't put all of it on yet because I've got that one piece I've got to fill in, so. So cute. This is an adorable piece. I shouldn't say adorable. It's not adorable. It's a awesome looking piece though. Okay, it's wet, but I'm gonna put it in anyway. Yeah, this bottle's like got 2 drops left in it. Okay, there we go. All right. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to open another tube of glue because I'm not gonna get enough out of that one. I guess I better get more glue before Friday. Holy cow. Stab myself with the frame. Super glue has super packaging. Oh, jeez. Okay, well, this is dollar store glue. I'm not loving it. I'm not loving the way that it goes together, but we're gonna have to deal with it for now. Yeah, don't like the dollar store glue. Seems to be setting up okay though. See you later, Ellen. Angela. You came in late. We are doing, yeah, I'm not really sure you want me to tell you. If you let me finish this frame, I will show you again. So don't leave until I have a chance to show you. But I will hold them all back up for you. Okay, so I don't like the way that the dollar store glue goes together. Like, I don't like the way that you have to get it started. However, I will say that it works just fine. So 4 tubes for $1 at the dollar store. Did I seriously say all? I said all. It's essentially just 2 projects, but one of them has a lot to it. So that's why I said all. All right, last piece here. Okay, so I have got a mess. I am a messy crafter. Okay, you guys ready? Very, very cool. I love this. I love this. Okay, let's show you, Angela, what I was talking about. Okay, so we have this guy. Okay, so I painted the board ahead of time. I just painted it today, and all I did with this is I just squirted some white and some blue on there, and then I just painted it. Didn't care what happened to the colors. They are what they are. And I have this stencil. Now, all of this is not going to be stenciled. This is all wood cut out. The only thing stenciled is this right here, the Party Like It's 1776. So the reason why I cut all this in stencil though is so I knew where to put this guy on my board. So Friday's project is going to be this little gnome guy. See all these wood pieces? I'll try to hold it up a little bit. He's got his little feet and his little nose. And he's got all these cute little pieces that go on the flag and his little hat. Hold on. I'm showing you more than I showed you earlier, so. Melissa cut me millions of stars. So I've got tons and tons of stars. Just trying to clean up our wood because we have wood everywhere downstairs where the laser is. So to get rid of it, you got to use it up. Okay, I can't tip it too much, but so here you get an idea. Whoops, he's sliding. This are the gnome pieces, and then the only thing stencil-y is going to be that piece there. All right, but this stencil is just going to help us place all the gnome pieces, so he's all nice and straight. Okay, so that's one project for Friday. And then the next one is, I talked about the 4th of July banner that we were doing. We typically only do one banner per season or holiday, but then we designed this one, which we thought was super cute. So it's 9 pieces. All of our banners are usually 9 pieces. And this one has 4 of these buntings. So this will be the red, white, and blue bunting. And then it will have 3 pennants. And it will have 2 of the little truck. And because I wanted stars and stripes on my flags, I did make these teeny tiny little flag stencils with the stripes. I know you can't really see that. Let me see if I can pull them out real quick. Now the stars aren't a stencil in there because, oh my gosh, our cutter would say F you. But I think that this little stencil will work for the sky. We're gonna give it a go and see. We're gonna give it a go and see if we can make that stencil work on this. So at least we'll get the stripes in there. Cute, huh? So you'll get 9 pieces total for the banner. And yeah, so the banner will be 40 and it will come with paint, and the American flag puzzle mosaic will be 38. Oh, nope, I'm sorry. He's 40 as well because it has the extra mitered frame on it. And then it will come with paint. And then this guy here, this is 12 inches. And so he will be $30. And it will come with the stencil and the cutout. And I will try to get everything put on the website later today. I'm working on it. I have a lot to do. So, okay, I hope I got all of your comments. I don't know. Oh, Liz, I missed you. It would be cool to hang some dog tags. Clarify. Tell me what you want with those. Melissa can do anything on that laser. Like, do you want, tell me how you want those. So, anything else I missed? Oh, they all disappeared. So I hope I got all your questions. If I didn't, message us on Facebook, okay? And we'll answer you. Otherwise, I think I'm gonna work tomorrow, like really work. And I won't be here. But on Friday, I have to be here to get my washer and my stove fixed. So I'm gonna do a live and hopefully they miss us. Like your dad's name when he was in the service. Yes, but I need to know, like, you want like a wooden dog tag with your dad's stuff on it? Is that what you mean? Like a big size? So it would be like a sign? I need to know what you're thinking. Dawn. Yes. Oh, lots. Okay, I gotta make my list. Liz, dog tags. Okay. Okay, that's it for me today. I am going to go do dishes. Yay, I love doing dishes. Not. And I suppose I need to think about what I'm going to make for dinner. And I need to load up my car with all of our soap making supplies for our soap making workshop tomorrow, which I am so excited about. And otherwise, Angela, I know you're waiting on a heart, so I will look when I'm there tomorrow because we talked about it and then we forgot about it. So tomorrow, your order, and I'll look for that heart for you as well. But otherwise, I think we're good, and I will see you all on Friday. Thank you.